Hey everyone watching, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vanessa. I'm so happy you've joined me today. I hope the audio is okay. I have a lot of stuff going on in my space today, so it's not quite as quiet and as good sound quality as I would like. So we have 3 piles to pick from, as always. The first pile number 1, is going to be this. I can't for the life of me remember what stone it is, but it's speckled with really pretty pink, which is my favorite color. And then we have, this one isn't a crystal, it's a dyed stone that my friend got from some trip she went on. And then this one, I really should know what it is, but it's also pink, but it's a little bit marbled, and it's a little hard to see. It doesn't want to focus. There we go. Look at that. That's as best as it's gonna get. Go ahead and pick your pile whenever you're ready. Pile number 1, you're giving me a headache. It's not your fault. There's a lot of contradicting energy, and I have more cards. I have tarot cards that we'll kind of get into towards the end there. I just pulled these because I decided I wanted to pull some extra cards from a different oracle deck. So I just pulled these off camera, these 2 in my hand, and I asked for the energy. So the thing is, I think the universe has been listening to you. If you've been asking for love, true love specifically, it's gonna come and give it to you. It's not gonna be an easy road to it, and I'm sure it hasn't been. There's someone that's coming into your life, or that is currently in your life, they're trying to teach you, or they will teach you how to love again, what a healthy relationship looks like. Some important signs for you to see are animals. So they could have pets, you could have pets. That's just a reminder that animals are a sign. So pay attention to the animals around you, possibly how they react around certain people. And then we have air. So the person that's coming towards you, because there is people coming towards you, and I want to say plural people because it's not just one person. I think that's why this is so complicated. It's so hard to tap into these energies. One of the person is an air sign. There's a person here. Okay, there is a person here who is quite good for you. They're here to teach you that true love does exist. If you've given up on it, if you've had dark thoughts about it, if you've just been stuck in well, love isn't even real, so what's the point of anything? If you take a look around and you're look at all these relationships, why would I want one? If you've been having doubts about yourself, about, maybe I'm the problem and I'm not deserving, I think there's a person in your life who's gonna hold your hand and walk you through it, to show you to open your heart again, to show you to trust again. It's going to be really painful, and this person is going to be quite traditional in a sense. Maybe not traditional is the right word, but they are going to take you places. They are going to do fun things with you. They are going to ask you out on dates. They're going to pick you up. They're going to go on picnics with you. You guys are going to go on little road trips. It's going to be quite fun and quite exciting and quite beautiful. But it's going to come through so much hard work. And I think you're going to struggle with reverting back to people in the past who are not the one. People in the past who only want you for certain things, that don't want it all with you. We have Justice and we have the 2 of Swords. So you're going to struggle very much so with 2 people. One's going to be everything that you need, everything that you want. But there's going to be another person coming in the thing is that they're quite exciting. They're a lot of fun. I think they get your juices going, the blood pumping, if you know what I mean. So there's a lot of sexual energy with this other person. But it's going to be very much highs and lows. So you know that this person isn't good for you, but they're promising a lot of fun. But there's the other person, the more stable person, who maybe doesn't burn for as bright, but it also doesn't burn out as fast. But fires build, so just because it's not instantly like hot fire, toxic, super, super incredibly passionate sex doesn't mean doesn't have potential to be there, and doesn't mean that it's not there. Does that make any sense? There's two people, right? And the first one you meet, one of them you meet is like incredibly, like, the sexual connection, the chemistry is like so there, so easy, but it's only sexual. And then with the other person, it takes some time to build, but it doesn't mean it can't be more fulfilling than this quick lay in the sack. And you're gonna have to choose between listening to your, maybe it's been a while, listening to your body for that fast, easy route that's gonna leave you hurting, or the more stable connection. It's gonna be really hard for you to hide from the super passionate person, the person that wants the player. They're low-key players. And the thing is, like, you need to realize that if you've had a period of self-reflection where you weren't talking to anybody, or where you were just trying to work on yourself, like, you're doing yourself a disservice by reverting back to old patterns, or just by honestly giving into temptation, because this person could be in another connection, or you being with this person, the toxic person. I'm gonna just label it toxic. You being with the toxic person is gonna screw your life up in some way. Is gonna, not like so like dun 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 dun, but very much so like it will lead you down a path of temptation, where if you guys have mutual friends, that's gonna be a little bit strained for a while. If they have a partner, because it's not you, this is for singles, so they might have a partner, or they have someone that they're keeping in the dark, or they have someone. You're not the only one. They're a player. They're all about other people and having a good time. They're just very social and very out there. And the other person is as well, but I think it's more, they're not led by their pants the way this toxic person is. And sometimes you just want to close your eyes and say, but I'm not the one in a relationship. I wasn't the one that pursued this person. I wasn't the one that this and that. So you want to kind of get in your head, and you kind of want to rationalize it. But if this other person that's coming into your life is with the partner, you don't deserve that. What you deserve is what you've been working for. You've been working on yourself. You've been working on your past behavior. You've been working on healing yourself. And you don't deserve someone who gives it away to whoever, to someone else, who goes home to someone else while you go home to your bed. And maybe you got fucked really well. Sorry, excuse my language. But the next morning, that shit don't feel good when you see them posting on social media that he took her out to breakfast, or took him out to whatever. Genders don't matter here. I was a little harsh, but I feel like sometimes we need to hear it. I think you're also a little bit blind to this other stable connection, because it's too healthy. It's too stable. They're too normal. And they're so handsome and attractive and beautiful, whatever adjective you want to use to describe them. But the stable person is so, so beautiful. It scares you a bit. And I think that's when your mind starts going to, like, how could they possibly want me? I have this, and that, and the other, and I'm so flawed. Why would they go after me? I don't deserve someone that kind, that giving, that wonderful. I deserve this other person, the toxic person, who just wants to give it to me rough. And that breaks my heart for you, because you deserve the world. Whoever you are watching, all of you guys do. We all do. But I hope, and it is, with tarot, the energies are constantly changing. And it's a generalized reading, but it's up to you. Like, you're literally in control of your life, so you could choose to go with the toxic person and do that and pursue that, or you could choose to close off and say, listen, we can be friends, or listen, that's not what I'm about, and just go on your merry way and finish the path you've been on, which is the path to something really awesome and really fun with the stable person, but like it's about you're about to reap what you're sowed, is what I want to say with the Seven of Pentacles. Everything you've been working towards, it's about to come to fruition for you with this other person, and it's going to be very new, and it's just going to be a start, but it has a start with so much more potential than a start with someone who's in another situation, in another relationship. Pile number 1, that's where I'm going to leave you. I hope this resonated with you. If it did, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye, guys. Hey, pile number 2, if you picked this hot pink dyed stone crystal card thing, this reading is for you. I have tarot off to the side, and I'm doing this for every pile where I decided to pull from another deck right before I turned on the camera. I want more oracle cards. I'm not taking anything in reverse today. Yours is, I think, I just got the chills. Yours is the best pile in my opinion, the most fun, the best messages. I'm just like happy to be delivering your messages today, because I could use it. Some happy news, some good news. Okay, so who's coming towards you? What's going on for pile number 2? A lot. First of all, let's start off with, there is a person coming. Could be a woman, doesn't have to be a man, but there's someone definitely coming towards you. For some of you guys could be meeting this person definitely at work. There could be a power imbalance dynamic sort of thing. There could, with professional assistance. It could also be from, like, maybe your friend who's like really good at talking to people. They're really good at like setting people up. They're really good at like seeing who matches well. They're really good at they're really much a people person, so they just know that bringing you guys around each other is gonna work. That could be one way you guys meet. Another one could be through an app, like online dating. But this person is gonna bring you so much peace. You guys are gonna like, it's gonna be so sweet and cute, and this person's gonna like right away let you know like they have their on you. They're like craving you. They're like wanting to be around you. We have passion and we have beauty, so they find you quite attractive, and you could be a little bit thicker, or they could be, but like in a really attractive way. And then passion, they burn for you the minute that they meet you. They could have a lot of Uranus energy in their chart. They're quite different. Getting Aquarius vibes. Very much so. Very much so. They're different. And then we have message in a bottle. To be fair, in between worlds. If you have met this person already, they're going to text you really soon. They're going to reach out to you really soon and be like, hey, what are you doing this weekend? Hey, I got vaccinated. Like, let's hang out. Hey, this, that, and the other. And the minute you guys hang out, I think that someone can struggle with a little bit of sadness every now and then, and this connection kind of snaps them out of it a little bit. And I'm not saying that to say it in like a codependent way, but you know, sometimes we get a little sad. And for me, my best friends are always like, hanging out and seeing them always cheers me up at least a little bit for a little while. And I think that's what you guys can end up doing for each other. Just being in each other's presence, your mood lightens. And this connection is very, very balanced. Very, very balanced. There's a lot of mutual attraction. Like, y'all can't wait to rip each other's clothes off after you guys first hang out. Like, whatever your first hangout is, like, sit in there just makes you guys want to like just rip off all your clothes and mic down and explore each other's bodies. There's a lot of possibilities here. Some of you guys think you guys are just looking for sex, and so you think it's gonna be a one-time thing, but it's not. This person is here to stay, and they're gonna let you know how much they want to stay in your life. For others of you guys, it's a very traditional date, and just like during the whole time you just can't stop thinking about like taking them home. There's just a lot of sexual attraction. Okay. So when it comes to this person though, like, you definitely have their heart. You definitely kind of some people in the past might have called you maybe a man eater or a man whore if you're a man, whatever, take that as it resonates. But definitely a little bit of a heartbreaker. And it doesn't mean that you slept around or that you did this and then and the other, but maybe you were just very much sought after and you were quick to be like, nah, I'm good. Like sometimes you would just not even give people the time of day. There is this energy of this connection kind of wakes you guys both up. Like you guys have been kind of stuck either feeling depressed or unhappy, or because there's so much blue here. That's why I get that vibe. There's been dark times, or because of whatever happened for you during the pandemic, like you could have been at home a lot and that brought on, like, darker thoughts, or just like not really getting or feeling like you're enjoying life, but you're very much snapping out of it. They're very much a light in your life, and like sometimes you look at them and wonder like, wow, like who would have known like that it's you. I do see you guys chilling on the couch and just looking at each other, like very happy with each other. And I'm not saying it's forever because nothing's guaranteed forever, but it's very much, I feel like, someone who's going to be in your life for a while, whatever a while means to you. And if you're not resonating with you being the sad one and you feeling certain types of way, then it's definitely them. But they're going to feel like you have their entire heart. Like they're almost like, give it back already. Like, I am simping for you. Which, by the way, I love simps. Mutual, which I think it will be. Like, I don't think, maybe you don't express yourself as freely. Or maybe they don't, but the feelings are definitely mutual, but they sometimes feel like they love you more. They just feel like they're more invested, and it's maybe because you keep your hands a little bit closer to your chest, or you don't know how to express that, or you're scared to express that. But they're not, so they're just gonna be like, listen, keep my heart very close to you. Don't break it. Don't drop it, and we'll be good. Oh yes. Ooh! Did you see how excited I got? The fucking 10 of cups. The 10 of chalices. And there's literally a fucking couple getting married. And I said I wasn't guaranteeing forever, but this is definitely that someone that this evolves into a commitment. And things happen a lot for you guys. So if you guys have never like moved in with someone, if you guys haven't ever had kids, whatever, even if you've had all those, like, this is someone who that is going to build with. Maybe you guys end up getting a pup together, a freaking goldfish, you guys move in together. You guys definitely take the next steps in this connection with this person, and they are just all in, and they're not they're not afraid. They're just not afraid. They know that walking with you, walking towards you is just like the fucking move, and they know that they'll be good, and they trust, and they're guided. They're guided. They're divinely guided to you, and so that's why they know that like they could fall and they will be caught. They will be fine. They might break a few bones on the way down falling for you, but they know that they'll get up and be fine. So pile number 2, it's gonna be a short one because it's so straightforward. Congratulations. Send me an invite to the wedding if y'all get married, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye guys. Hey, pile number 3, if you pick the marbled pinkish whitish, I wish you could see it. It's so pretty. Stone, this reading is for you. So I did this for everyone. Where last minute I decided to pull from another deck as well, which is the Wisdom of Oracle deck. So we have a couple extra cards. You have a couple extra cards in a few things here and there. And I really like this reading, but the energies are very vastly different for all 3 piles. So if this doesn't resonate with you, like, maybe try another pile. And always remember that it is a generalized reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. Okay, pile number 3. I'm trying to, like, I just need to rip the band-aid off. So, there's, like, that saying, and I'm still not ripping the fucking band-aid off. And there's that saying where it's, like, it's better to have loved and lost than to not have loved at all. And sometimes that's a really hard truth, a really hard fact, a really hard opinion, I guess, to swallow, because when you're in the throes of breakups, it doesn't feel that way. Like, if you've ever seen Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, there was a few times through one of my worst breakups where I was like, just erase it all. I'd rather have never known that that person existed. I'd rather not feel the heartache. I'd rather not start over. Breakups are fucking tough. So my point is, maybe you've gone through a breakup. You're still kind of reeling from that. There's something going on here. And I don't know where to start. Okay. So you're definitely, I have, those tarot cards that I will read towards the end to go along with your reading. Sometimes I don't like delivering messages. But let's start off with the good. The universe is always protecting you, or whoever you believe, whatever you believe in, doesn't really matter. But they are always protecting you. They always have your back. For a lot of you guys, it's Mother Earth. Maybe you guys are very much Earth signs, because we have here Capricorn, we have Earth, and then we have, this is Mother Earth protecting Earth, clearly. And then we have more Earth vibes, more Earth vibes, more Earth. This is Earth. I mean, I guess this one's kind of not Earth, but anyways. So, a lot of Earth here, so you could have a lot of strong Earth in your chart. I am sorry that I'm going around in circles. Point is, there's a lot here talking about loss. You could have lost someone close to you. Like, it doesn't have to mean that they passed away, but maybe they did. But your heart could be a little bit closed off. Or has been in the past, but you're working on embracing everything life has to offer. And I do see you letting go of someone that wasn't really meant for you. That's what we're trying to get at. Because I was like, why can't I spit out what I'm trying to say? Maybe you're watching this and you're not even single. And if you're super single, just know that the universe will send the right person to you when it is time. So don't stress on it. And I am kind of seeing someone really well built, like a really hot person coming towards you, if you want it to happen. And there's someone that, like, the universe is saying, don't give up hope. There is someone in the shadows. Someone creeping slowly. That sounds like they're creep, but they're not. They're just coming towards you very slowly, because there's a lot going on within you that needs to be maybe worked on, maybe looked at before you can meet this person fully. And I think maybe you're a little bit in denial, possibly, about, maybe a little naive, where you're like, I'm ready. My heart could open up again. I'm ready for whoever, you know what I mean? Like, you think you're ready, and unfortunately the universe is like, let's just wait it out a little bit. We're not quite there yet. There's a lot to be seen. Maybe there's a particular person that's in your life that kind of seems like they're a good deal, but they're kind of sheep's in wool's clothing. There's someone coming, which I didn't think originally. But there's also someone around you that kind of doesn't have their best intentions. But I think if you have a pet, like, definitely lean on them for support. If you have someone in your life that's, like, very wise and understanding, definitely lean on them. Tell them what's going on. Tell them what's in your head and your heart. Let them guide you. Or possibly you just ask the Divine Mother, ask the Great Mother for guidance. When you're just, as soon as you wake up, if you're driving in your car, whatever you're doing, just ask the Great Mother. Just close your eyes. Not while you're driving. Don't close your eyes and drive. Another thing would be to get a journal and just sit with yourself and ask Great Mother for some advice, or ask any question that you want, and just write whatever. And that is a way to do that. Also, manifestation. If you have a broken heart, maybe you don't, but if you have a broken heart, and honestly, if there's anything that you want, there's a 3-6-9 rule, and this This technique is used in many different ways. One of my favorite ones is to write what it is that you want, like the specific things. Say you want a car, you write a car 3 times. 1, 2, 3, car. If it's a person, I don't recommend this, but if it's a person, you write their name, right? Whatever their name is, 3 times. And then you want the feeling that you want, you know, you could be like, I will be so happy with a car, or so and so misses me, and you write that 6 times. And then 9 times you write the action. So and so will text me, so and so will call me, I will buy a car, I have a car, stuff like that. So there's a tip, but I don't know if I recommend it for doing that for people. But you could do it also for a broken heart. So you could write 3 times healed heart. You could write I am surrounded by loved ones, and then you could write my heart is healed. I hope that was helpful. I'm sorry, guys. Now we have more earth energy. My God. We'll have earth, half fire. We have the King of Swords, the Page of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles. Whoa, that's so weird. That is so weird. The King of Swords, the Page of Swords, and then the Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. One of you guys is the earth sign and one of you guys is the fire sign. There's someone surrounding you. I hope you know who this is. But they're quite... it's fire energy, so they're quite quick. They're quite fun. They're quite lively, intelligent, charismatic, but also on the flip side, they could be a little manipulative. They could be a little cold. They could be... which is funny because they're fire signs. They're going to reach out to you. And you're going to take that and you're going to kind of be like... I don't think you're ready to give up this person just yet. I don't think you're ready to move on and heal from whatever has been in your life just yet. I feel like you think there's still work to be done. You think there is still a chance. And so you're just going to keep on trekking. Keep on going forward with this person. And I can't tell you what to do. All I could tell you is that if you have faith and you let go of this person, and feelings, the faster you feel them, the more their feelings, they go away. The faster you feel them, sometimes they resurface, not gonna lie, but the faster you feel them, heal them, leave them in your past, the sooner you can go towards what you really deserve and the blessings that you really are deserving of. So that's where I'm gonna leave you. I'm sorry it was so confusing. I'm sorry it was all over the place. I hope this resonated in some way with you. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye, guys.